Okay, I don't know how well you can hear me because it's so windy, but we're actually on a 26 glacier cruise today. So we're cruising out of Whittier, Alaska. We'll see 26 glaciers. We're looking at our second right now, and I don't think I've seen anything prettier ever.
Okay, so you may remember from our last video, we talked about how Mary Catherine's cousin Adam was gonna marry Cammie, and that was the whole reason we were in Alaska. Well, on day 5, that's exactly what happened. We didn't vlog much because we wanted to spend our time with family and friends.
So remember the other day when I said it was gonna be the most exciting day of the 50 States tour yet?
Yes.
And the weather got really bad and we couldn't do any of our plans?
Yes.
Well, today I'm hopeful we are going to make up for that.
Yes.
Let's go cruising.
Let's go.
So we're stopped here on the side of the road. There's a tunnel that we have to go through to get to Whittier, and trains and cars share the tunnel, so we have to wait our turn, and we have about 15 minutes now until it's our turn to go.
And it's one way, which is why we have to wait our turns to go.
Right. So we got to get out and stand in the sun for a little bit. It's really nice. There's some mountains and glacier. It's really pretty.
And we're in this big 45-foot long charter bus, and the toll to get through the tunnel is like $350
Yeah.
for the charter bus.
Crazy. But we have great weather today, which is awesome.
It is absolutely beautiful. All right, we'll see you guys on the other side of the tunnel.
I don't know how well you can hear me because it's so windy, but we're actually on a 26 glacier cruise today. So we're cruising out of Whittier, Alaska. We'll see 26 glaciers. We're looking at our second right now, and I don't think I've seen anything prettier ever. Well, look!
For well over a century.
Rainforest, which means they get rain 70% of the time here. So we lucked out on the weather today because it's perfect. There's no clouds, no rain. You can see for miles.
After a full day of taking in the beautiful views, our Alaskan Glacier Cruise came to an end. We boarded the bus and headed back to Anchorage.
Real quick before we say bye to everybody we've been traveling with, this is my Aunt Penny, this is my dad, and my mom, and, oh boy, the star of the show, Uncle TJ. We do have 2 TJs in our family. It gets a little confusing sometimes, but it's great. We've been traveling with them for 3 days now, and they're the best travel buddies. 5, you're right. Can't keep track.
After a great local dinner, Uncle TJ took us to the airport where we couldn't help ourselves but break out the ATC radio and admire some of the flyovers. Oh, and we had one last moose sighting.
We were talking about it, and Uncle TJ said, Aunt Penny would flip out if we saw a moose. And I said, like that thing right there on the left, there's an animal. And then we were like, it's a moose.
What is that? You're looking at a moose. Alright, I'm counting that as I saw a moose because it's live, right?
Yep.
After our moose sighting, we got checked into the airport and boarded our plane, and that's where things started to fall apart. We sat on our plane for a while, and then we had to get off because of a mechanical issue. Once they found us a new plane, we were off to Seattle. Then we flew completely across the country, landed in Atlanta, and boarded our last flight to Little Rock. By the time we landed in Little Rock, we had been up for 2 days straight traveling and taking in the sights of Alaska, and we were ready for a hot shower and a nice bed. Thank you so much for watching our Alaska series. Please drop us a comment and let us know what you thought, and don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you in the next state. Here we go.
I feel like we're a little washed out. We looked at, maybe not. Okay, yeah, we look great. And the weather got really bad and we couldn't do any of our plans.
Yes.
I am hopeful that today's gonna make up for it.
Let's start over.
Okay.
Okay. And you can keep going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the tunnel is shared by cars and automobiles, and so we have to stop and wait in line until it's our turn.
Cars and automobiles?
Well, trains. Crap. There is not a cloud in the sky today.
Alrighty, I'm
We
gonna
really,
slowly start getting back up to speed here, pointed away from Egg Rocks and towards Esther Passage.
we really lucked out on the weather. Wow, it is so windy.
So windy.